I'm Steve from the Stonecrafting Workshop. I've made a few videos about the Schottis blinds from Ikea, and I'm a bit of a fan of them. There's one drawback to them, I think, is that they are stuck up using double-sided tape, sticky tape, and I do get quite a lot of questions asked about how easy they are to remove. The answer to that question is I don't know, because I've never taken one down yet. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to take this blind down and I'm going to have a go at cleaning up the glue off of the frame, and I'll talk about it as we go along and discuss your options. I think in general terms though, if you're in rented accommodation and you want to use these, unless you're sticking to UPVC plastic windows or gloss painted windows or varnished timber, anything other than those three surfaces, I think you should really seriously consider whether you should be using these blinds in this way. Now, interestingly, there is another way of putting these Schottis blinds up that is suitable for anyone who wants to take them up and remove them without damaging the surface they're fixing to. And I'll show you that in my next video. But for now, let's take this one down and see how we get on about cleaning off the glue. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut the blind away so that you can see what's going on. I'm just using a Stanley blade to carefully cut along the crease of the top of the blind, and that means that this blind will be reusable if I should so desire. Probably standing in front of this so you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just running a Stanley type blade, craft blade, along the top and taking the blind down. I'll just get that out of the way, and the first thing I'm going to try and do is just to peel off the strip. We're now left with the strip of blind and the double-sided tape on the back of it. Would you Adam and Eve it? It's pulling off as clean as a whistle. Now, if you do this and you find that it's not coming away clean, here's a tip, which is to get a basin of water that's as hot as you can bear to put your hand in, and just put it over the top of the tape and let it heat things up a bit. And there's a little bit of glue residue left, but not much. I think it's cooling it down a bit. It's starting to get harder to pull, and I'm leaving more adhesive on. Can you see that? So let's use our sponge again. Hello, there's a fly helping. This is just to warm it up a bit. That's a bit better. Still leaving a bit of glue residue, but we'll deal with that in a second. I mean, this is coming off very easy. Now, I think if you were doing this on any UPVC background, you would have the same effect. It would come off reasonably cleanly. With a gloss painted background, I think it might be a bit harder, a bit less successful, and in that case you might have to do a bit of cleaning up more than I'm going to have to do. But this is actually coming off quite cleanly. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Probably standing in front of all of this, aren't I? And there we are. That's come off pretty cleanly. There is some glue residue. Now I'm going to use a sponge with Scotch-Brite backing. That's the sort of slightly abrasive plastic. backing you get on some sponges, kitchen sponges. Now you can actually, can you see the glue residue just there? And the Scotch-Brite will take it off with a bit of rubbing. And that's coming off really cleanly now. Just rub that along. And I think hopefully you'll be able to see the glue patches that are still there. And what I'm going to use to clear those, the first thing I'm going to try is, it's a credit card type store card, you know, one of those things you've got bucket loads. And that's not working. That's not having any effect at all. So I throw that away. Another failure walker. And what we're going to try now is a cream cleaner. What do I mean by a cream cleaner? Well, it's a household cleaner. This particular one is Jif. They always call them cream, and that's because they have a very mild cleaning abrasive in them. And I reckon that that will help remove the glue backing. A little bit of abrasive. It's the sort of thing you'd rub down dirty paintwork or with. Yep. That's working quite nicely. It's never going to be 100%, you know, clean takeoff, but in actual fact, this is very good. There's a bit of stubborn adhesive at the end here, which was there, I think, from before I put the blinds up. So there we are. I'm really pleased with that. Before you start, try peeling it off and just see if it peels away cleanly. If you're getting a residue sticking, just try the hot water trick. And then when you're done, clean it off with a cream cleaner. I would not suggest you use solvents or thinners or anything like that for this job, because of the risk to, you know, you dropping it on to the floor, onto carpet, onto the walls and so on. But with something like a cream cleaner, which is designed for household use, I think it's an ideal thing. Let me get a little bit of tissue just to dry that off. And I'll show you how clean that is. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to go on the rest of it and clean it now. See what you make me do? But there's no glue residue on that surface. And I think you would find a similar effect with gloss paint and painted timber. That's very good, actually. I'm quite pleased with that. Remember, this blind has been put up in a conservatory, so it's getting really hot and baked. I thought I was going to get a bigger problem than that. So it is possible to put these up and take them down cleanly using the double-sided tape on UPVC, and as I say, I think probably on gloss paint and varnished timber. But on other surfaces you might have a potential problem. And in my next video I'll show you how you can fit these blinds up with absolutely no risk whatsoever. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this and it's of some use to you. If it is, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see me do more DIY hacks and anything to do with stone crafting and stonework, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.